Sam is watching a movie about marriage. He can't contain himself and starts heavily crying. It gets so bad, someone tells him to move back, so he does. Sam keeps crying. A woman by the name of Grace notices him. She comes closer to him. He tells her he is alone at the movies. Grace responds she is also alone at the movies, so both keep enjoying the rest of the film together. Meanwhile, Howard and Monica are in a hotel. Monica tries to get intimate with Howard, but he isn't interested. This feels like too much work for him. We then jump into a wedding. Alan realizes the wife is about to send the flowers. The husband tells her Michelle will catch it. Michelle is his girlfriend, so when the flowers are thrown, Alan runs and catches it so it doesn't land in Michelle's hands. All the bride ladies get angry at him. Sam comes into a motel, ready to take a room with Grace. But Grace stops, saying it's a bad idea. The front desk is surprised as he thought he would be with a younger girl. Sam then takes Grace to a later dinner. She wonders why is he not married. Sam thinks two people who have been on this earth for 60 years and more deserve to be happy. So both go back to the motel and get a room. Once inside, they are uncomfortable, not knowing how to start it. Grace removes her ring. Both decide to watch TV. As soon as they turn it on, a couple is being intimate. Sam offers to go on a walk instead. Alan brings flowers to Michelle to apologize. She tells him how she had the whole scenario of what would happen after touching the flowers. But now she will not let him touch her again. Howard is on the verge of leaving. Monica confronts him. She has huge anger towards him inside. She tells him she exists and he hurt her. Howard doesn't believe he hurt her. Monica threatens him, if he walks through that door he will cease to exist. Howard finds it amusing and leaves anyway. At this moment, Michelle and Alan come back home, still screaming at him for the humiliation he made her go through. She tells him to sleep on the couch tonight. Alan apologizes again. Meanwhile, Howard and Grace are on their walk. Grace wonders if it's a safe neighborhood, but Howard is ready for the adventure. Alan tells Michelle why do they have to get married. He is happy with what they are right now. He believes they love each other and that's all that matters. Michelle calls him a scared man. She adds she doesn't want a scare man. She gives him 24 hours to make her feel like they are going somewhere. At this moment, Sam is remembering a past experience he had with a past crush named Martha. They then decide to walk back after a great time together. Monica checks out of the hotel, while the receptionist looks at her with a look of judgment. Howard goes to a dinner. He looks at a young couple in love. He is sad that he won't have moments like that anymore at his age. Sam is sitting in his room alone and thoughtful. Grace is home when Howard walks home. We learn that Howard is her husband. Michelle then also walk in. She is their daughter. She confesses to them her issues with Alan. Meanwhile, Alan goes back to his dad, which is revealed to be Sam. His mom comes down the stairs and it's Monica. Monica and Sam are married. Alan confesses he is thinking of marrying Michelle and needs his parents' advice. Monica starts arguing after Sam told her to go to the kitchen. He saw how his wife was pushing his son to get married. He then takes Alan aside to warn him this thing called love, it may not be the same when both get older. He clearly doesn't believe it's fair to choose someone for the rest of his life. He tells his son to take time, as his own regrets with wife comes out. Alan then asks him if he had to do it all over again, would he have married his mom? Before he answers, Monica comes in to talk to her son. The next day, Grace is feeling kinda guilty. Michelle comes to her and asks her mom, why wouldn't someone want her forever? Grace wonders why Michelle never talked about Alan's parents, why they never met them. Howard tells her daughter a ring means commitments. He shows the finger of his wife, but realizes Grace doesn't have her ring. She gives the excuse that she had fat finger and had to remove it. Michelle points out her dad doesn't have his ring either. He quickly goes and put it back. She tells him to never remove it. Minutes later, Grace decides to invite Alan's parents. So she calls Alan and she invites Alan's parents for dinner at 7 p.m. The night arrives and Alan, Monica, Sam get to the house. Michelle opens and Monica is impressed by the house. Grace welcomes her. Sam immediately recognizes the voice and freezes. Alan wonders where is his father. He goes outside to search for him but don't find him. Meanwhile, Howard comes down and is shocked to witness Monica. He thinks she sneaked in, but she reveals she is the mother of his daughter's boyfriend. While Sam is hiding in the bushes, Howard is still shocked and pretends to meet Monica for the first time. But this gets awkward. Sam then gets the courage to ring the bell. Grace opens and is shocked. She immediately closes the door on him, not believing it was Alan's father. But Alan insists it's his father, so the awkward Sam walks in and everyone is standing in silent. So Michelle gives the idea to all grab drinks. Monica confronts Howard on lying on few things. Howard wants to forgive about their secret affair, but Monica wants to continue. Meanwhile, Grace and Sam reflect on yesterday's night. Grace doesn't think they should think about that, but Sam thinks is great, believing if their kids get married, they will have excuses. Alan and Michelle are having the discussion about marriage. Alan doesn't want to end up like his parents, not being excited about each other. While outside, Sam continues trying to convince Grace. Everyone comes back inside and the young couple arguing in front of everyone trying to make a decision. Alan asks her to give a reason they won't end up bitter, but Michelle tells him if they don't get married, they will spend the rest of their lives wondering what could have been. This brings emotions to the parents who watch the whole thing. Michelle gets emotional and runs away in tears. Sam immediately tells his son to run after her. He does. Monica then decides it's time they all get some honesty. She wants to talk about last night. Sam stops her. She then reveals that when he stopped being intimate with her, it's normal a woman start looking somewhere else. Grace gets scared and screams she was not with Sam last night. Howard and Monica are confused, so they ask for explanation to their respective partners. But Sam wants to know what was Monica going to reveal. She reveals her affair with Howard. Grace is in disbelief with her husband and storms out. Monica then tells Howard she made him cease to exist like she promised, and leaves. Both husbands ends up with each other. Howard wants to know if at least his wife had fun. He then compliments Sam on being sweet. Sam then reveals they only talked, nothing happened. Howard hugs Sam, saying there is a great world out there for a guy as nice as you. Monica on her end comes to sit next to Grace. The husbands then come to them. Howard apologizes to his wife, promising he will never do anything like that ever again. He wants to make sure to be there for her and making sure to pay attention at how she feels. But Grace stands up and leaves. Monica and Sam advises him to run after his wife, she will forgive him. He does, and now Monica and Sam have to talk. Days go by and Alan and Michelle are getting married, with their parents and family attending. Howard and Grace, as well as Monica and Sam, seem so happy. Michelle then throws the flowers and the movie ends.